Hi everybody, my name is Doug and today I'm going to be doing a review of this particular mattress, the Voila Mattress. The Voila Mattress is a hybrid mattress, meaning it's a mix of pocketed coils in the bottom, latex and foam above that for the comfort layers, and it bills itself as a showroom quality hybrid mattress bed in a box. In other words, even though it's showroom quality, it does come as a bed in a box, compressed, rolled up, delivered to you by UPS or FedEx or a similar company. For this particular review, I'm going to try to focus on my personal impressions, what I thought of it, and then just some video of me moving around on the bed, in the bed. I'll do the good old sledgehammer test, a couple other motion tests, because I could go into a lot of information on the construction, the makeup, those kind of things. But you can read, so you can go to the company website and check that out. And there's other reviewers out there who've touched on how the bed is made. I want to know about how it feels, how it acts, and what a regular Joe's impressions are. So that's what I'll get into now. I'll start out by taking a look at the sides and the cover of the Voila. The sides here are made of a mesh, kind of a thick, durable mesh, which is good for two reasons. One is if you had to move it around, it would be dirty. Sturdy is what I meant to say, and durable, not dirty and stirrable. Sturdy and durable. Secondly is because the mesh is, well, mesh. It has little holes in it, which is good for airflow. So I don't know that I could call it a mattress explicitly designed where coolness is its main feature, but it is pretty cool. It's going to be a lot cooler than most traditional memory foam mattresses. Well, it's a hybrid. It's not supposed to be a traditional memory foam mattress. Taking a look at the cover here, it's a nice polyester type cover. It's a thin material. It's got kind of a nice wave pattern. I mean, who cares how the cover looks? You're going to use a sheet, right, and a mattress protector. But I'm just showing you that it's thin yet durable. You know, you can pick it up and plink it easily. So, again, that's a good thing. Over here on the side now, I'm going to do some pushing down with this. So, just showing you how it looks when it compresses downwards. Give it my elbow here. It does have good responsiveness. Now, it's a quick responsiveness, not immediate quick. You can see there's a slight delay there. I hope this is showing up well. Yeah. In terms of the feel in a general sense, it's maybe a little bit more memory foamish than the Sapira that I reviewed in my last review. By the way, my wife and I did sleep on this mattress for at least 2 weeks. I think it was close to 3 weeks. I didn't count the exact days. I apologize. But when I say it's a little more memory foamish than the Sapira, what I'm trying to say is there's always kind of two variables with anything other than an innerspring, fully innerspring mattress, and that is you're going to balance bounce with pressure point relief. This focuses a little more on pressure point relief than bounce. That's a little hard to describe, and honestly, the only way I can help walk you through that is say, try it. It does conform nicely, but that top layer does feel just a little bit memory foamish. You're not going to sink down in, you're not going to get a big hug. But here's kind of the key. So the top layer is the memory foam type of layer, and then underneath that is the latex. So it seems like, at least with this version, the medium, they went for the pressure point relief more than the bounce. So you might like that, you might not like that, depending on whatever is more important to you. Okay, I know my head is partially cut off, but who cares about my head? You want to see how the mattress reacts to me. Some sitting and laying testing is next. The Voila has a triple support system along the edge, and as far as I can tell, what that mostly means is they put a thicker, more sturdy piece of foam along the edge. It's thicker on the sides than the end. Bear in mind I'm sitting on the end right now. Getting a pretty decent amount of squish down. I'd say, 3 or 4 inches. Bear in mind, I weigh in the neighborhood of 200 pounds, so your results will vary based on your weight. If I come way out here to the edge, it's got quite a lot of squish down. Now, I'm not at risk of falling out or anything like that. I'm going to switch over to the side now, and you'll see it's a little more supportive. Now I've only got about 2.5, 3 inches or so of squish down. If I come way out to the edge, I'm getting squished down, but it's still holding me just fine. It's almost like the seat on a swing. I'm held up fine. It's okay. I'm not about to fall out. Now, the only catch is if you sit directly on the corner, it doesn't quite hold me up. I'm kind of falling out. But, you know, who sits directly on the corner? I mean, really, you're going to come in at least 6 inches, right? So edge support is definitely good. And it may not be quite as good edge support as a traditional innerspring mattress, depending on the innerspring mattress, but it'll be fine for almost all people. Let's try some laying down positions so you can observe me here. I'm going to go slightly diagonal for the sake of the camera. This is me laying flat on my back. Now that top layer does take just a couple seconds to conform to my body. So I don't know if you're like me, I kind of like to do one of these little wiggle numbers. But it is filling the space in my back quite nicely. That's a big deal for me because I've got kind of a big posterior and a fairly pronounced curve in my back. And I'm not the lightest guy in the whole world. So it is supporting me where I need support. The sales material says that there's like a 5-zone support thing. I think what that means is it has more support where you need it, like on your hips. Let's go to the side now. This is me laying on my side. I know it's not the most discreet position in the world, but I hope it helps you. And I'm going to show you what it looks like from the other side too. Be warned. So this is me laying on my side with my back showing. And now on my stomach. Now personally I don't ever sleep on my stomach, but I think it would be just fine for that. To sum up the positions, it handles all 3 positions really well. I am a back sleeper and side sleeper. I wish I was more of a back sleeper, but I do some of each. I always try to start on my back and then somewhere in the middle of the night I end up on my side. And it handled me just fine. My wife sleeps mostly on her side, a little bit on her stomach, and she did fine too. We have quite a weight disparity. She weighs a lot less than I do, but I didn't really disturb her or anything. Speaking of that, let's do some motion transfer stuff. Time for the sledgehammer of discernment. Got a pile of books down there. Got a sledgehammer that weighs about 9 or 10 pounds. I'm going to drop it. We're going to see if that jiggles. Okay? Oh, look. It is doing well. You can see there's a little bit of jiggling on the books, but it's just wiggle. It's not bouncing up and down. So for a hybrid mattress, this is going to be very good. Motion transfer is not a concern. Even if I personally sit on it, you can see the books are still nice and flat, so it's got good local conformability. In other words, conformability is directly close to me, only 3 or 4 inches away. It's not global, where it shoots across the bed when one person, lays down, moves, whatever. I don't know why I'm still holding the sledgehammer. It doesn't bother the other person when one person moves around, is what I'm trying to say. So it'd be a good mattress for couples. I'm going to give you just a couple more views here of me moving around on the mattress. While I'm doing that, though, I will mention that we have our Voila in our guest room. If you're wondering why I unboxed it in one room and now I'm videotaping another room, when my wife and I slept on it for 2 weeks, it was in our bedroom. And then once we're done, we moved it to our guest room. We're keeping it as a guest bed. That's actually one of the pros. Is it is a very middle groundish mattress that's going to appeal to a lot of different people. So if you're looking for something not necessarily for yourself, but for a guest bedroom where your guests are going to be well taken care of, but without paying through the nose, the Voila would be a great choice. The Voila is a pretty heavy mattress, and I mean that in a good sense, because if it's heavy, that means it's got quality, durable materials. It's about 130 pounds for a queen-size mattress. The only con to that is if you need to move it up the stairs after you've unboxed it, it is pretty heavy duty. Just a couple more views of me wiggling around here so you can see how it responds. I'm trying to show you that it is fairly quick to respond, but not immediate. So I hope this helps at least some. Otherwise I look silly. It is a very comfy bed. Just a few parting thoughts as we wrap things up here. First of all, in terms of the foundation, the Voila does not have its own proprietary foundation. What you see the mattress on right now is the Zenus Quick Snap platform bed. I did a separate review of that on my blog and YouTube channel, so you can look that up. I highly recommend it. The Voila has free shipping. In my case, it only took 2 days to arrive, so that was great. It has a 100-night trial with free returns. If you don't like it during that 100-day free trial for any reason, you can return it and get a full refund. There's no shipping cost to do the return either. The warranty is a 10-year warranty, and it's a very impressive warranty as well. It covers indentations of 3/4 of an inch or more, which honestly is at least tied for the best I've seen. Definitely one of the best. In terms of the price, the Voila has a very unique and appealing price point. The price is $999, just under $1,000 for a queen-size mattress. $899 after the discount. Now, if you're wondering what the discount is, take a look in the description box. I've got a link and a coupon code that you can use. Coupon code Dugroz10. I would appreciate it if you use my coupon code because I earn a small referral fee if you do, and that helps me keep making videos like this and keep writing reviews on my blog. The price does vary slightly with the comfort level. Now, bear in mind, I'm talking about the medium. The plush is slightly more expensive. The firm is slightly less expensive. In terms of comparison of price, there are cheaper mattresses out there. There's cheaper hybrid mattresses out there, but if you go with one of those, we're talking mostly the Amazon discount budget mattresses that aren't intended to last 7 to 10 years. So amongst good quality hybrid mattresses, this is probably the most attractive price point of the 4 or 5 companies that I'm aware of. In conclusion, who would I recommend the Voila for? Well, I would recommend it for people that change positions frequently. If you're not exclusively a back or side or stomach sleeper, but you do 2 or 3 positions. Likewise, if you and your spouse don't sleep in the same position, you need sort of a generalized mattress that can accommodate many different positions. As I mentioned before, because it appeals to a lot of different people, it would be great for a guest bedroom. It would be great for a cabin that you rent out, an Airbnb. Anytime you're expecting different people with different preferences to be coming through, the Voila would probably appeal to 85% of people out there. So it's a great middle ground mattress that holds up well and appeals to lots of different people. Who would I not recommend this mattress for? Well, people on 2 extremes. One is if you want a deep sinking feeling. If you've had like one of the original Tempur-Pedic mattresses where you sink in 3 or 4 inches and you want that big hugged feeling, this isn't going to do it. On the other end of the scale, if you want lots of bounce, it doesn't have lots of bounce. It's that happy medium, best of both worlds, like most hybrids are. Well, thanks for watching. I would really appreciate it if you would see my coupon code in the description. I would also appreciate it if you would read the review in my blog and click the like button. Thanks for watching.